Well, hello everybody, it's Paul. Welcome again to my kitchen. Today I just want to show you how I do my lazy man version of homemade coleslaw. And I know everybody has their own way of doing coleslaw, but mine's a little different. I just thought I'd share it with you. So let's jump right into the action. Okay, so you can see I've got a head of lettuce, although it's kind of a wimpy little one. I probably should have got two of them, but I don't want to make too much of this. And what we want to do is just get out some of the middle stuff here. Okay, so you see I've scored around and pulled out the center part. So that leaves us with this. And what I am going to do is just cut it into manageable pieces. And now here's the thing, usually I'm not a big proponent of spending money to get special tools or anything, and what you could do is just use this and cut it all up real fine with your knife, but everybody knows like I'm really slow as far as cutting stuff, and I just found using a food processor is a whole lot quicker and easier. One thing about my coleslaw, I like it to have very small, fine pieces. I don't want the long, stringy type of slaw. I'm patterning this off of, there's a place in town called Chicken Shack, and they do a nice coleslaw, and it's very small, and it's very creamy, and it's very sweet. Those are the three big things I like in my slaw. So on to the next step. Okay, so here we are. Here is my food processor. I just got a cheapie, but it does the job pretty good. It's just a Hamilton Beach. I don't use it that often, but when I need it, it does good. So I'm not gonna, it's very loud though, so I'm not gonna run it with while it's filming. I'll just show you how I throw in a couple pieces at a time and shred them up. And you'll see this makes quick work of it. Helps if you have the cover part on, which I forgot. Okay, well, you get the drift. So basically, where's the camera? Right there. This is what I'm looking for. Just tiny little pieces. That's what I like. So you're not there like chewing on a big hunking piece of cabbage. Just small stuff. That's what you're after. See, you can see it take a long time with the knife. Okay, now obviously you gotta have some carrots. I had some shredded carrots left over from something I was making earlier, so I'm going to use those up. Okay, now we've got a half of a good sized onion going in, and you gotta love onions. So okay, now this is about the consistency. You got some orange and with your green and your white, so that's looking pretty good. Now it's time to add some mayo. And we like it creamy, so gotta add quite a bit. Start mixing that. If you see any big pieces that have escaped either your knife or the processor, you know, definitely fish those out. So what I've done is I've put in, probably 3/4 of a 30-ounce jar of mayo. I think the whole jar would be a little bit too much, but 3/4. That's pretty about right. There, nice and creamy. Okay, now you can use a little bit of black pepper. What I've got here is some white pepper. White pepper, of course, you don't need as much because it's strong. Mix it in there. You can really smell that stuff. Now here's, I'm going to try to say this right. I guess in one of my other cooking videos, I made sausage and cabbage and onions or something. I wanted a little bit of zing to it. And apparently I said 2 cupfuls of vinegar. What I meant to say was capfuls. And I think I captioned it even, saying sorry. But I still, to this day, get comments. 2 capfuls, that's way too much. Or 2 cupfuls. I'm saying it wrong again. 2 cupfuls is way too much. Yeah, you're right. Would be way too much. Capfuls. Now you could use sugar. I gotta watch my sugar, so I'm throwing in a little bit of Splenda in there, 2 tablespoons to start. You know, and a lot of this is individual taste at this point. But I'm just showing you how I go along doing it. And a good amount of paprika. Maybe that's just the Hungarian side of me. But you gotta have the paprika, you gotta have a little salt. Oh, now that's good. Look at that color. Look at the consistency. I can tell you it's going to be good without even tasting it at this point. Oh, how it's supposed to look. Look at that white powder gets in your nose. Wow, it really... Alright, let's try it a little bit here. Creamy, bit of saltiness, that's good. Needs a little bit more on the sour end, the kick. Let's go for another 2 capfuls of vinegar. To give it some punch. Okay, we are getting real close to being done now. Here's the last thing I got. Now we've got our head of cabbage in there. We've got our big hunk of onion in there. Got our carrot in there. Now we're just the last little bit here. Throwing a couple tablespoons. That's going to be it for this jar. I'll just put it all in there. It was less than a quarter of a jar of relish. That'll be alright. Give that a final mix around. Alright. Now that is looking proper. Tasty. Whoa. I am the sloppiest cook on YouTube. No doubt about that. To my eyes, it's looking about right. Let's try some here. What we're looking for is something that's got a bit of bite to balance out the sweet with the tangy, the yin and the yang of it. Let's see. That is it. You got the salt, the sweet, and say the sour. All coming together to just go bang right in your mouth. That's a good slaw right there. So I hope you'll try it, and I hope you'll let me know what you think. Can't be any easier. I really enjoyed making it with you guys. Thanks so much. Check out my other cooking videos, and we'll see ya.